A Western philosopher, Swet Marden, was asked about the transformational moment or event in his life that changed his views and made him a philosopher. He said, "I saw a picture and that completely changed my ideas." People questioned, just seeing a picture? What picture was it? He said, "I had gone to a painting exhibition and I came across this one painting which had a man with his face covered by hair and wings under his feet. The picture had a caption, 'I am time. Nobody can see me, but I keep flying.' This is how time is. You are unable to see it, but it's constantly moving. And along with its movement, our life is getting shortened. That is why we need to utilize the time we have available very carefully." That was also the advice of Ravan to Lakshman. When in Lanka, Ram slayed Ravan, he was lying mortally wounded on the battleground. Ram told Lakshman, "What's? He is a scholar." Ravan was a commentator on the Vedas. So Lakshman, go and take advice from him. It is said a person's last words are very important. Hear what he has to say as a result of his lifelong experience. Lakshman went and stood by the head of Ravan. Ravan said, "Ram, तेरे भाई को तमीज नहीं है. Your brother doesn't know how to behave. He wishes to receive knowledge from me and he's standing by my head." Lakshman felt embarrassed and stood by Ravan's feet. That's when Ravan said, "My child, remember two things. The first one, if ever you are inspired to do something good, go ahead and do it right away. Do not delay. Later on, the chance may slip out of your hands. And if ever the desire arises to do something bad, terrible, nasty, postpone it. I'll do it later. Let 24 hours go by. It's possible in the meantime your views may change. You may be prevented from doing that sin." Ravan said, "Beta, learn from me. I thought of building a stairway to heaven, but postponed it. And I thought of kidnapping Jagat Janani Mother Sita. I went ahead and did it right away." That is why we must realize that the opportunity presented by the human form is tremendous. Hence, in auspicious work, we must not delay. Narayan Hari Bhajan mein tu jani der lagaय, kya jane is der mein shwasa rahe ki jaay. Take a look at children. All the year long they are careless. But as the exam starts approaching, they start exerting more and more and more. And the day before their exam, their catching power is the most. Why is that so? Because the intellect has realized the value of the time. I have just a few more hours to prepare. Similarly, the way to live is not kar lenge, but to realize that each day we have is important. That was the lesson that Yudhishthir learned. A Brahman came to him when he was the king of Hastinapur. And he said, Maharaj, I need to get my daughter married. Can you please give me daan? Yudhishthira said, definitely. Come tomorrow and you shall receive the charity. Bhimsen heard that. He went and told the Prime Minister that let's have a celebration tomorrow. The Prime Minister instructed the general. The general instructed his soldiers. The preparations were made. And Yudhishthira saw that everybody in Hastinapur is celebrating. He asked the soldiers, what are you celebrating about? The soldiers said, ask our commander-in-chief, he has told us to. Yudhishthira went to the commander-in-chief. What is this festival about? He said, the Prime Minister's instruction. Yudhishthira went to the Prime Minister. What's going on? The Prime Minister said, your brother Bhimsen asked me to have this celebration. Now Yudhishthira went to Bhimsen. Tell me, why is everybody so happy? Bhimsen said, Bhai Sahab, you have achieved immortality. You have become Amar. That is why we are making merry. Yudhishthira said, I have become Amar? What are you talking about? Bhimsen said, Bhai Sahab, the Brahman came to you yesterday asking for charity and you said, Mil jayega tomorrow. That means you have guarantee you will be alive tomorrow. Hence you have postponed it. Yudhishthira thought about it. My brother's body is big, but his intellect is very refined. Call the Brahman, we'll give it to him today. This ties up with Ravan's advice. When you wish to do good work, don't postpone. If evil thoughts arise, delay it. Remember these two pieces of advice.